today. It's a special day. And, you know, Forest Hill is a beautiful place. Quiet, peaceful, pristine. And today I would say it's the perfect place to remember and honor the men and women from this area who served their country from the days of the American Revolution all the way to the present. Today, we place wreaths at their graves as a sign of remembrance and a sign of respect. But why the wreath? Well, there are a couple answers. A soldier or a historian will probably tell you that the wreath has long been a way to honor and welcome home a returning hero. But in the religious sense, the wreath's circular shape symbolizes so much more. It symbolizes eternal life of the individual and the eternal respect from those who loved him or her. As Don's words said, although we don't know or didn't know or maybe even never heard of most of these heroes that we're honoring today, we cannot and we must not forget them. For they did something amazing. They committed themselves in service to the America they knew and the America they loved as it was at the time that they lived. You see, although America may not have been perfect then, just as she may not be totally perfect today, these men and women committed themselves to the goodness of America and the concept of the American ideal. Our founders referred to that journey toward a more perfect union, not the perfect union. You see, although through our history, these heroes acknowledged and understood that we weren't perfect, and begrudgingly, they accepted a couple realities. America is on a journey to make itself better. And second, that journey is being guided by human beings with human frailties who are striving to become better, to create a government and a society that is better, more perfect every day. These heroes' awareness of these realities and the courage to fight for their country such as it was should inspire us today. And the actions of these heroes were and are pretty amazing. I can attest to the fact for these service members based on what I know of the service members of today. Shortly after entering the military service 45 years ago, I joined the 8th Infantry Division in Germany. That unit had a motto based on the actions of some of those in this long line of heroes. You see, not long after the invasion of Normandy, one-star General Charles Canham and a force of American soldiers defeated an extremely experienced three-star general and his force of hardened Germans. That German general was named Hermann Remke. You see, at the time of his surrender to the American General Canham, the haughty Remke demanded to see the credentials of this upstart one-star. and his force. General Canham looked over the shoulder at his grimy but determined men and proudly said, "General Remke, these are my credentials." Today, we honor the credentials of America, past and present. The men who wore the uniform, supported, protected, and defended are not quite perfect union, but the ideal of America. Men and women who often return to Utica in the Mohawk Valley and continue to serve in so many ways, leading us down that road to that perfect union. They have entrusted to us the next legs of that journey. Finally, I ask that you honor those not just whose graves we adorn with wreaths today, but also our current credentials. Those who are continuing that line of young men and women heroes. For they have accepted the legacy. They have picked up the mantle to honor, support, and defend the American ideal, no matter what the cost. So in this holy of seasons, I ask that God may bless all the heroes we're honoring today, that He give those of us, both in and out of uniform, the strength and the courage to, one, safeguard that legacy and the American ideal. Two, proudly exemplify that legacy and that ideal all over the world. Be proud of it. And three, bring those goals set forth by our forefathers just a little bit closer to reality. Thank you very much, and may God continue to bless our United States of America.